kind of building your name elsewhere? Anything that you think that helps you?
I feel like there is. I feel like guys come here, they're overwhelmed. They got the UFC jitters or whatever they call them, and they're not able to perform the way they want to. I feel like the last 10 years for me have been a practice for this moment, for being here, for being seasoned, being able to deal with the lights, the people, the media, and I've had a lot of practice, and now I'm ready to go out there and just be myself.
Where do you think the winner of this fight, where does it put you, right up there? Or where?
I want to make it clear, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to sit here and fight number 10 and number 8 and I feel like I'm ready to fight for a championship belt. I came in a champion from another promotion. I've beaten some of the best guys in the world outside of the UFC, and I feel ready to fight for a title. I've been fighting long enough. I don't need a warm-up fight. I don't want that. I want to fight the best and most dangerous guys that this division has to offer.
You wouldn't consider this a warm-up fight?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
After all you went through trying to get over here, was there ever any doubt in your mind that it would happen eventually? Do you ever think that you're just maybe destined to never fight in the UFC?
A little bit, but I feel like I've put myself in the right places. I've made the sacrifices that I need to make, and I felt like I'm not a guy who feels like I deserve a lot, but this I felt like I deserved. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be able to compete with these other lightweights, and I wanted to get my hands on them for years, and now I can.
Everything you said a second ago about not needing any warm-up fights, you feel like you've proven yourself. Do you think, is the UFC on the same page with that? I mean, I'm assuming you've probably talked to them about...
No, we haven't really talked about fights and matchups and, where we're going to move. I think we start here. I think this is my interview, and the fans and Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta, they're the bosses, and this is my interview. I'm sitting in the chair, and it's up to me to sell them what I'm capable of doing and tell them what I can do, show them.
I guess, what do you think? How do you think the fight's going to play out? What kind of fight do you think it's going to be?
I take a lot of risks, and so does Donald Cerrone, and that always makes up for a sort of bite your nails on the edge of your seat type of fight. So I feel like I sincerely feel like inside of 2 rounds I can get him out of here. And the fights, you never know how they're going to go, but I get in there and I feel things, and then I'm sure he'll leave openings, or I'll create openings, and when I see them, I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do it violently and fierce, and try to put this guy away.
I know you said you watched him for years, and watched UFC for years. Have you studied him at all for this fight, or are you not a guy that likes to watch tape?
No, I watch tape. I've watched him, not a ton, but I've watched certain matchups with guys that are my height, guys my size, and seen how they fought them, and my coaches have as well. So all the due diligence is done. All the thinking's over with. Now it's just time to go out there and react, and just be myself and go out there and beat this guy.
What's he do best?
I think just his willingness to get in there and scrap. I think that's his best attribute. He has good Muay Thai, good knees, good kicks, but I just think his willingness to go out there and battle and fight with anyone, I think that's his best attribute.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
¿Hablas español?
Poquito.
¿Muy poquito? Pero...
Yo no hablo
¿No?
I'm not going to be able to.
Okay.
I can try, but we'll be here all night.
¿Puedes mandar un saludo solamente en español?
Can't. I won't be able to.
Okay,
weight cutting day on top of it?
Huh?
On weight cutting day on top of it?
Yeah.
So, if you want to say something for your Hispanic fans?
I'm currently working on my Spanish, Yo soy Eddie Alvarez. I'm working on my Spanish to connect with the Puerto Rican fans, so be patient with me.
Okay.
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
So lo siento mucho. Pero
Just say hello to your Hispanic fans.
Yeah. Hola.
In English, that's fine.
Oh yeah. I just want to say hi to all my Spanish fans out there, and I appreciate the support. And very soon, we will be champions.
How do you think UFC in this month celebrate the Hispanic growth?
I feel like more and more we're seeing more Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Mexican fighters in the UFC, and I feel like it's only right. The Spanish people have always supported combat sports the most. They've always been the biggest supporters of combat sports, and I think that pretty soon you're gonna see that in the sport of MMA.
How do you think that the UFC 180 in Mexico?
I'm excited, man. Actually, I would like if my baby's okay, my newborn is okay, I think I want to head there and see that. That's going to be something special. It's going to be something monumental to break ground in Mexico.
Have you prepared something special for your first fight in UFC?
I'm just going to be myself, man. I'm special. I'm special just being myself. So I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to go out there, perform, and put a show on for the fans like I always do. High pace and violent.
Realistically, do you think it's the perfect matchup for your UFC debut?
I do. I really do. I feel like this guy's going to allow me to be myself more than anyone else. He's not going to play for the judges. You know, I hate fighting guys like that. They make me have to adjust my own fight style just to win the fight. So I enjoy a guy who's willing to take some risk, willing to make himself a little bit vulnerable to finish the other guy. So I can respect that in him, but I think this fight won't come down to offense. I'm offensive, he's offensive. That's not going to change. It's going to come down to who's a little more focused, a little more intelligent defensively.
Speaking of that, is there no frustration building up you know, because the whole saga now you're finally getting back in there and it's UFC debut, there's a lot of hype around it. Do you think you might be pushed maybe a little bit forward to make a mistake or just to get involved as much as possible?
Me? No, I'm completely disconnected from fighting. You know, I have zero emotions toward this. I really feel like there's not an emotion that I'm going to feel that's going to make me fight any better. I understand the sport. I've fought all over the world, fought some of the best guys in the world, and I highly doubt that I'm going to step in there in a cage and forget everything I know and forget how to do what I do best.
Do you agree if you win on Saturday, the title shot should be what's next?
It's not my job to say that, but I want to be clear and let the fans and the bosses know that I came here as a champion from somewhere else, and I have every intention on being champion of here. I don't stick around. I don't want to fight number 8, number 7, and maybe break my hands on some guy's head. I want to fight the champion. I want to fight the most dangerous guys that they have in this division. That's what I'm here for.
You mentioned the fact that you fought all around the world in the biggest organizations outside the UFC. That said, now that you're here, what's the experience been like for you this week? I mean, does it feel any different, any bigger? You know, are you feeling anything different or special this week?
I'm realizing that I had a ton of practice the last 10, 11 years, you know, because this didn't happen overnight. And if it did, I would believe you guys when you tell me I'm going to get the UFC jitters. I would believe you that, you know, I believe you when you say, oh, it's going to be different, the media is going to overwhelm you. I would believe you. But I've had 10, 11 years of practice, and I'm at ease, man. I'm completely sort of disconnected from everything that's going on. I know that the job that needs to be done, and I'm focused on it, and I'm very sure I'm going to go out there and execute.
Was there any part of you over these past couple of years with all that you've been through that did get frustrated, that did get, you know, start thinking this wasn't ever going to happen for you? Or have you been able to stay positive throughout?
I'd be lying if I say I didn't feel sorry for myself here and there, but I'm the type of person in general that when there's nothing but darkness, I can somehow see a little bit of light, you know, and I kept doing that for myself, even though I felt like something bad was, you know, going on for me and feeling bad. I always know it always turns around. In the past, you always stick to your guns and do the right thing and just train hard. It always turns around and good things happen. So we're here now, and I've had a ton of practice to be here, and I'm ready to go out there and fully be myself and be near perfect and go out there and execute.
Donald Cerrone's on striking care. Would you agree?
Yeah, his last four fights, I'd say so.
You think it'd be smart to mix it up with him, keep the fight changing a lot?
Yeah, I don't. For me, it's not about going out there and just saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this" or "I'm going to do that." It's a feel, man. Fighting is a feel. It's not here's the question and then here's the answer. It's not linear. It's very up, down. It's just like life. So I need to go out there. I'm going to do what I do best: create angles, feints, create openings. And when I see them openings, I'm going to attack fierce and fucking violent, and I'm going to put this guy away.